Okay, our first time trying to make a wreath out of Deco mesh in this, I think it's called Truly, I'm not all that high tech. I don't know the words for everything. But at first I started with the Truly, I call it tutu knit, it's like tutus. Anyway, I measured it like 6 inches and I ran around the first one. I'm using 2 colors, black and yellow. I was thinking about, I don't know, sunflowers, daisies, that kind of thing. But I did not know, and I'm just going to warn you up front, when you pull out the Deco mesh, make sure none of this is around it. It gravitates and it sticks to the Deco mesh, and if you pull it off, it just unravels the Deco mesh. I mean, it's a mess. So I had these floating like pieces I cut, and every time I got out the Deco mesh to cut it or work with it, it was like a magnet. It could be across the table. It just floated over and stuck on it. It was crazy. My daughter was laughing so hard. So anyway, I thought I'd put my hand to making, I saw a video. Let's make petals out of Deco mesh. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to totally keep watching and going. So I cut it just like they said. And I'm like, way she had it, the top of the petal, it had the good finished sides, both finished sides. I could not figure that out. And I watched her do it over and over. And I'm like, how was it? And I'm like trying and trying. But anyway, so this is why my channel is called Learning to Be Creative, because I'm learning too. Yep, I never did get that down. Holy crap. Yep. Then I tried to do, there was this one and it was like a pipe, they look like pipes and you pull it up. Nope, that wasn't working. Deco mesh is hard to fold and work with. It's really stiff. So my daughter's gonna cut her pipe cleaners in half, and then she's gonna take out the Deco mesh, and she's gonna, this is her first time too, she's gonna measure it out, and then she's gonna measured, I think, 8 inches, we decided. She wanted it to be real fluffy, The other thing they don't tell you is you can see through it. So I think the best way to do this is to double it, either with the same color or maybe a different color. I mean, as we play with it, because we're still going to practice. But, so anyway, you'll see, but you can see the wire in the back when you get done. Or decorate the heck out of it with flowers. I'm just saying, looks good far away, you can't tell. So, anyway, she was trying to figure out what, because I told her you got to crawl. Remember, you got to crawl across and bunch them up. And she's like, what? Yeah, it was pretty hysterical. And then the baby sitting next to her, my grandbaby, she's 5, and she's doing her little thing, Oh. So anyway, you put the pipe cleaner on the bottom. That's what it said. So we did that, and then you tuck it in and use the crisscross wire to put it on. But we just went straight up, and I think she did 18, we figured, because we were doing 3, on there. And so it worked out pretty good. But, hindsight, I think the shorter and the more in also gives it more fullness, so you can't see the wire racking. So these are things I'm learning and just the tips that I'm giving you. And also the pipe cleaner, I think it's best to use not half, but maybe 2/3 or 1/3 of it. So maybe do it in thirds, because you just need it long enough, and it's better that way, because then you didn't have to cut so much, And you can't, the other thing I noticed too is I tried matching a strip of the tutu stuff. I'll just call it tutu stuff. And you put it on top of the Deco mesh, and then you could just wrap it. Oh no, that will not work. Like I said, it's like they have cravings for each other. They can't be apart. Crazy stuff. But it was fun. It was so fun to do. A lot of work. I'm going to tell you, a lot of work. You have to do this over and over. I think the best way is to either listen to a song or watch your favorite soap opera or a really boring movie, and then just do it one night or something. Just do a bunch of wrapping. Then you're all ready just to put it on. So now she's putting it in, and like I said, she's doing so one on the end, and then one in the middle, and then one on the end, and just go with that. And it works out pretty good, but I mean, hers looked, I thought, better than mine. I mean, it just, yeah. And she's a little more talented, or her hands work better. She goes, Mom, it's going to slide. And I'm like, no, you glue it. And she goes, oh. She didn't watch the video. And I watched it. I still was bad at it. Yeah, you think this is bad. Wait till I show you what we did with our bows. We tried to make bows. So this one is the yellow. I did it in 6 inches, so it's ready to go. Like I said, I tried to do the mesh in it, but no. This is our bow. We watched this, and we both practiced, and it looks nowhere near like it should. So anyway, she decided, even though we know that Deco, or this tutu stuff, will go and attack the Deco mesh, she goes, but I want silver. So she is going to do the silver on the end. And she did it really well. For some reason, she didn't have too much of a struggle. So there she is. She just turned it upside down and pushed the Deco mesh apart, and then just started doing it. And it gives it a really nice border, though. She did great. I didn't know my daughter was so creative. But it was fun. So she's going to do that, and then she'll be cutting off the ends of the pipe cleaner and then gluing them down. And then this is what it looks like with the silver around it. See, it looks really good, huh? And in the picture, you really can't see, the frame, but you can. So now she's just gluing down the pipe cleaners so they don't move, which is a great idea, So she's just hitting everyone with just a little dot. And there it is. That's her decoration. Looks really good, huh? And here's mine.